Welcome, my digital friends, and thank you for joining me on episode number 3. The annoying episode that didn't want to happen. I tell you what, and I had read something when I was studying podcasting that people quit doing their podcasts from between episode 3 and 10. And I tell you what, I can see why. Just everything gets in the way, like your self-confidence, mental health, technology, people, and just simply my flow, me trying to get over my perfectionism and just going with the flow and stop trying to be so polished and perfect. It's annoying and just brings anxiety, I tell you. I'm sure somebody can relate with that. But we have a really simple episode this time. It's going to be much different from the last episode, and the next one will probably be much different from this one. It's because I'm trying to find a flow. And yeah, so thank you for being here. Today is real simple. We're going to spin the wheel to see who won the Monroe Yoga giveaway. And we're going to talk about a new giveaway. We're going to have an interview. And we're going to have a little photography tip. So we're going to keep it simple this time because I think I need to, just so that I can play episode number 3. I probably threw in the towel about 4 or 5 times during this episode, and I think I'm like almost going on a month trying to get this episode out. But I hope I can get over whatever I got going on so I can do this stuff. I love it. I love producing this stuff. I love talking about it, and we're gonna see what I can do. But yeah, so our interview today is a good buddy of mine. We go way back. His name is Bill McKenzie. You can call him Will, Bill, Billiam, William, or whatever else you like. I'm sure he'd be fine with that. But him and I go way back. We basically just chit-chatted and sat here and talked like a couple of guys just hanging out, but our story's a little bit different this time. And that's a good thing. That's awesome. But we're going to talk with Bill, and we're going to go over some struggles. We're going to go over some triumphs. We're going to go over what he's doing today, the things he's overcoming. We're just going to chat. The whole goal is just to talk about the things that we're going through. For one, to make it easier for us to talk about it. Gives us some reps. And also, so you guys can hear about it and take whatever nuggets and inspiration you can gather from it. That's what I'm hoping for here. And that reminds that follows up, brings me to my new giveaway that I would like to do. And today as Lens Ninja, I'm going to give away the first $100 cash. And what I want to do is, I'd like to do this every episode, is give away some money to somebody suffering from some kind of a struggle. And it's not charity. It's basically just say, hey, I see you, thinking about you, and I get it. So here's some cash. Get what you need. It could cover prescriptions. It could cover a Diet Coke and some French fries. The point is I just really want to bring people that could be struggling to the show, so that they can grab some inspiration or some nuggets that they can help with themselves on the way. And again, that's kind of why I want to just keep giving away this money. So maybe they can come and check out the interviews and take something from it, and not only just the $100. But so I'm going to give away $100 today. But so if you want to, in the future episodes, if you think you may, I'll even do more than one giveaway during an episode. So if you are feeling inclined to sponsor a struggle, it could be anxiety, it could be sending some love to somebody that lost a pet. It could be anything. Mental health is mental health. So yeah, if you feel like sponsoring a struggle, just send me a private message and I'll give you the details. But yeah, I think that's going to be fun. It'll be a cool thing. And then here, I know what people are thinking already. How are we going to know that somebody's struggling getting $100? Well, I'm not here to measure. I'm not here to be the feel bad police or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'll peep you out, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna say, I guarantee every single one of us has something that we're struggling with. So I'd rather keep giving it away in the chances that somebody gets something from it, whether it's, on ill intent or not. I hope that doesn't happen, but if I peep you out, I will call you out. So good luck on that. But yeah, so it's going to be a good interview. It's going to be a good episode. I feel good about it. But now let's go ahead and check out this photography tip from Lens Ninja. Yo, my digital friends, I have my friend, my crony, my homeboy here, Derek Miller, helping me out with a photography tip that's going to up your game, change the way you do photos, and make you look like a professional.
Both.
That's right. So here it is, real simple. We all have this habit that when we take somebody else's photo or we have somebody take ours, we lean up against the background. Like we all walk towards the background. I understand it's like human nature. It's instinct to navigate towards the ugly background. Well, this one's not ugly. It's actually pretty sweet. But see what we're doing here. See what happens when you're up against the background? You see these shadows? You're going to see shadows. You're going to see the distracting texture. Now, don't get me wrong. Creatively, these can be some cool shots. And I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about changing the way that your photos can look very easily when you're just taking regular photos. When you're up against this background, it looks two-dimensional. It ends up looking flat. Like I said, the shadows, the distractions from the detail of the background. Whether it's this wall, whether it's a backdrop, do not get away from the background. So now let's head over to our different screen here so we can pick our winner for the Monroe Yoga giveaway. That is 1 month of yoga classes on the regular classes for free and a private sound bath session with Delinda herself. And we're going to switch over here and we're going to go ahead and spin this wheel. Good luck to everybody and thank you for being a part of it. Here we go. Good luck, you guys. Looks like Ashley M., you're the winner. Congratulations. You win the Monroe Yoga package. Thank you for playing along, and thank you, Monroe Yoga. Every episode on the No Name Podcast, we're going to be giving away $100 cash to somebody fighting depression or some other kind of mental health struggle. Today's sponsor for this $100 cash is going to be me, myself, Lens Ninja. This isn't a contest. This is really just a small way to say, you matter, I see you, I get it. So if you're battling depression today for this episode, it's depression, comment below on this video the word strength. And then also send me a message, a private message, just kind of letting me know your story a little bit if you don't mind. I would love to hear it. So yeah, this is the sponsor for the $100 cash giveaway. So if you'd like to play a part, just do those couple things. And also, you also have to go over and subscribe to my channel, of course, right? So thank you, and thank you for being a part of this. So why is it that, because I don't think I know.
It's anxiety.
No, oh, it's from anxiety?
Yeah.
So do you walk around with like constant
Yep.
anxiety?
Yep. Every moment of my life,
Really?
I feel like that.
Like something's about to happen, or
Like I'm about to do something I don't want.
like you're always on the edge, kind of.
Yeah. Like how I was telling you, it's not the world I'm afraid of, it's me in it.
Right.
Who am I going to be? What am I going to do? How am I going to behave? What is the impact on the people around me from that behavior?
How much control would you say you have? Like, hey, bud. Oh, what is that?
You got too close to the mic.
Okay. Check. All right, kiddo, just when we're recording and stuff, just try to make sure you, like, when you pick things up, just try to, like, be real quiet, okay? Okay? Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here.
He's my partner.
Right.
I was doing everything alone. He's doing
awesome.
it with me.
That's
It gets
awesome.
tiring doing everything alone. Because then you get lost in your head. You know, he brings me out of it all the time, asking questions, talking.
Keeps you. We got to keep this kind of at least here, because you'll start hearing the echo from the room. So if you hear that means get closer. But okay, so yeah, like what I was saying. So you walk around in a constant state of anxiety, basically. And you said your fear comes from not knowing what you might do.
Yeah.
Or what somebody's going to provoke you to do, possibly.
And not even just somebody. It could be just a situation. It could be a place, a smell, a sound.
To like trigger the PSD.
Yeah. And then when the PTSD gets triggered, that's when the borderline and schizophrenia come in.
So
it's
they
like
kind of
all happens at once.
They ride each other.
Yeah.
And use each other.
Yeah. And what makes it for me terrifying is I can experience it as an adult, as a teenager, as a child still. Because when you have a flashback, you're reliving it as you were at that moment. So the PTSD I have from being 7 years old, I will feel like I'm 7 years old again. The same fear, the same everything as a child experiencing, PTSD and schizophrenia. And
what are your diagnoses?
it's PTSD, borderline personality disorder, and schizophrenia.
Okay. So I don't know a ton about, honestly, the PTSD, the schizophrenia. Just explain in a nutshell what PTSD is.
That's kind of hard to do, but
I know, I bet.
It'll actually, when you experience something so traumatic, it rewires your brain. It literally will change the way your brain functions. It's not just a bad day, so it's not just a bad situation. It changes it.
Is it change backable?
It's possible to heal some from it, but that experience will always be there.
Gotcha. It is just basically comes down to, as you learn and work on it, you can dull some of it.
The best thing I've learned to do is clean your life up. Try and stay away from the people, places, and things that are similar to that situation.
And you probably have to do that for quite some time to like...
It's a lifetime.
To shield yourself while you're healing. Because I'm guessing as you heal over time, because it probably takes an ungodly amount of time, that you can slowly introduce yourself back to society.
Yeah.
Depending on how severe the PTSD can be.
Yeah. And
because there's probably different levels, right?
Like when most people think of PTSD, they think of like soldiers. But
that's instantly goes in my mind.
A soldier, when they go to war, they experience that horror, but then they come back and it's over. Some people, they experience different horrors over and over and over again all throughout their life, and it just compounds more and more and more, and it'll turn people into monsters. Because they view the world as.
And do you think it's some of that can be self-provoked?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or is it all delivered to you, pretty much? But it's probably both.
Yeah.
But especially if you're in
a big one of the biggest triggers,
a toxic environment.
Smell. That's one of the biggest ones I have is smell. There are times I still smell all the drugs I did and they're not around, but it's like they're right there, and then it'll trigger it.
So do you think PTSD, does it have like it sounds like it's an infection. If you're prone to it, is it something like that? You're prone to it. It'll happen easier to you. Like
again, I can only talk about mine.
Right.
I'm not expert in everybody's, but a big part of because there's some guys who go to war. I mean, they got people in over 20 deployments. Why ain't they all, messed up or something, dealing with this? A big part of it is your support at home. Are you getting the proper support after these events?
Right.
Or are you just left to fend for yourself? Like, a lot of us were.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we couldn't go home and talk to anybody about it. It was, you know, well, you asked for it, you did it, we got those kind of responses. Didn't get no support for it.
Right.
That's a huge factor in it. And how
Bro, you could probably save a bunch of it if you had a good support system at home, because they could absorb some of that and help you understand some of it.
Yeah.
Instead, we were left to the wolves and installed everything that was brought to the table.
And trying to figure it out. And when you're a kid or you're a teenager trying to figure out the absolute horrors in the world, it's impossible. It always ends up coming back to, well, it must be me.
Right.
Because everybody else says, oh, the world's great, the world's beautiful, the world's all this. Well, then it must be me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the monster.
Yeah. That makes it easy.
That's how it developed in me.
Because nobody's telling you you're not.
Right. Actually, I had the opposite.
Yeah.
Most of my family told, well, just look at you. No wonder it happened. No, why would anybody want to hang out? Why would anybody want to be nice to you? Look at you.
Right.
I would get that all the time. Well, look at who you are.
Well, yeah. So, all right. I got my buddy Bill here. I know we just jumped right into it, but me and Bill go way back.
Oh, yeah. Way back.
Way back a little bit.
Way back. Junior high, I think.
Yeah, at least, yeah, junior high.
Yeah.
Bill and I, we grew up in Detroit Beach, and we had the beach to ourselves, basically.
Yeah, it felt like it.
In a sense.
It felt like it.
So we took advantage of it, that's for sure. I actually ended up living with Bill for a little bit.
Yeah.
His family was so kind enough to bring me on board because I needed some help myself at that time. I think, 15? 16?
Around there, yeah.
15, 16?
It was before I had a driver's license.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were still taking the bus to school.
You know,
In fact, Bill and I were so nuts. I got to tell this one story. It's one that can always be told. Is that we were such good kids
wonderful.
that we would run to the bus stop with a 6-pack of beer. As it's pulling away, slamming beers, telling it to wait for us.
Yeah.
Like we really deserved to be on that bus to school, right?
You're in a condition to learn.
Right. Well, that story will forever be burnt in my head, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is in mine. Now I look back, it's like, why'd the bus driver let us on the bus? I wonder. They might have been drunk themselves. Might have been.
They had to have been to let 2 drunk kids on.
Junior high.
7 a.m. 7 a.m.
Junior high.
Junior
high. We weren't even in high school yet, just junior high.
I think it was the norm.
Out there, it was for a lot of us. That was the norm.
It really was. We were responsible for bringing the police out there.
Yeah.
The little police substation they planted on the Dixie Highway in front of us for us.
But the thing is, we never hurt people. That's the thing I go back to. We were never out to hurt.
I know. Isn't it nice to be able to say that?
We weren't robbing people. We weren't doing that. It's just having fun.
We weren't shooting people, stabbing people.
No.
We were just hurting ourselves.
Yeah, a lot.
That's what we specialized in, was hurting ourselves and being around other people that like to hurt themselves.
Yeah, I got a PhD in hurting myself.
Right. But it's been good. And then Bill and I kind of went on and did life. You know, we had our different battles and things that conspired because of our past. You know? But we dealt with it as it came, and we kind of skipped the beat a little bit and touched base here and there throughout the decades and stuff. And we're actually kind of reconnected now at this point because we're on the same kind of a journey.
Yeah,
we're like
the positive
healing, you know.
Yeah,
positive in the
living
healing
life,
and we've been through the process enough to where we're not just getting started now.
Right,
we're kind of in it. We're tasting the benefits.
I'm about 5 years into it.
So. You're about 5 years into it now? Yeah. That's awesome. I think
that's when I really felt I made the change, was about 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years. So how old were you then?
I would have been 44.
44. I would 44 stairs.
Yeah.
I got in here in the studio. But that I always keep them numbers with me because I have a number 31 when I was 31.
Yeah.
Is when I made the shift to make some kind of a change. I didn't know what, there was a mental shift at least. And it was super important to bring on the one at 47 because I'm 49 now. And so those two ages like mean a lot to me. They're in my passwords. I told that to everybody, but it's like, so it's a big deal. So, no, I'm sorry. Did I say 31?
Yeah.
I don't know where I got that number for. Is 33.
Okay.
Because this is Studio 33. And see, so I don't know. Those numbers are important to me because that's 33. I made the shift, and that 47 just recently you made the second one. This pivotal one. And that was,
you made your first one 11 years before me.
but didn't, it was the catapult to 47, but it took me 14 years.
I know I'm going to have another one coming.
Oh, I got some more too.
I can't wait for it.
I'm looking forward to them. I was just thinking about yesterday, my numbers.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I wonder what my next number is going to be. And I was like thinking, I was like, I can't wait to see what it's for. Because my first one was substances.
Yeah. You got to get rid of that first.
And then that was 33. And then 47 was mental health. I wished I would have done it at 33. But I didn't. Back then, I just didn't have enough yet. It was fresh. And I kind of just thought that if I stopped, that's all I needed to do.
Yeah, that's just the beginning.
Isn't it?
That's just the beginning.
Isn't it?
Now you got to deal with everything without that.
Raw.
And that's hard to do.
I always like to say raw.
Yeah, that's why people relapse and stuff. I can't deal with this. Let me go back to what I knew that was
the comfort zone.
Yeah, it was comfortable doing that.
It's easier. It's easier. It's the pattern.
But if you can keep going and find, better ways, then that becomes your comfort zone.
Right. You just had to create that new comfort zone and be comfortable in it.
Yeah.
And I always tell one of my biggest things, I have a shirt that says, get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
That's where growth happens.
Get uncomfortable.
That's where growth happens.
So you can get comfortable.
Yep.
Like, and I've had to do that with so many things. And one example would be, putting myself out there in front of people, having a real conversation that I wasn't trying to escape. I had to I put myself in those situations so that I could practice, do reps. I was uncomfortable as all get out, but I did it enough to where I didn't even recognize it. It became my new comfort. That's when I realized this really works.
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to keep doing this.
And it feels good.
Uncomfortable.
It feels good.
Yes.
Even after you get uncomfortable, when you hit that spot where it gets comfortable and you're okay with it, it's like taking a deep breath. It's like, all right, what's next? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
I know, because that's what I was telling Lee the other day. Is just like when you taste that evidence or you see evidence in yourself and that it worked, that becomes a new addiction.
Yep. That's your high.
Focus on how can I repeat that?
Yeah.
So if that worked like that, then let's do this.
Yeah.
What else can I apply it to?
That's what that's what I call living life. I finally feel like I'm alive and living and a human being, not a monster surviving.
Man, that's so 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years I'm into it. I can't wait to see where I'm going to be in 5 years.
I know, 5 more. 5 more. So in these 5 years, tell me a little bit about, the day you knew.
I don't even know if it was a day. I look at how you look at numbers, the different spots. I have different events in my life that just started compounding that. As they kept going, I knew if I didn't change, it was going to end very, very badly.
Did something happen to make you something?
There wasn't just one thing. That's what I mean. There were many things.
But you knew that time, like I have to do something.
Yeah. I would say Randy's death. It was the big one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I knew that, all right, you got to either do something different or you're probably not going to be far behind.
Right, because you probably resonated with it.
And I didn't know what to do at first. I spiraled down. I started just drinking more, taking more pills, doing anything and everything I get my hands on because I didn't want to make that change. So I was fighting that. No. I was scared to be sober. I was scared to take on what was going on inside.
Well, we got to remind people, on top of the substances, you had those diagnoses that you didn't know, really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Have PTSD, borderline personality disorder, and schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
And it is absolutely terrifying to feel who you are being pulled away.
Right. So you told us a little bit about PTSD. So explain in a nutshell schizophrenia.
Well, again, I only know mine right now.
Yeah. Explain just what you're experiencing.
But mine, when you have borderline personality disorder, that's kind of where it starts with. Your personality starts to get pulled apart. It's a process called splitting. It doesn't quite split all the way, but it just like a rubber band almost, and back and forth. Well, what happened with me is it's happened so many times that link in between got weaker and weaker and weaker. And that's why sometimes I can be that monster still, or I can be this guy here.
Gotcha.
This is who I am. That's what was created by the things I've experienced.
How easy is
That
it?
monster is how I survived to this point.
How easy is it to switch over there for you now?
It's very difficult.
So it's getting easier, or I mean, it's getting harder to go to that area. Would you say?
It's not really a choice.
Oh, it
gets
isn't.
triggered.
Okay, so you really can't.
So that's why I have to watch who I'm around, the environment I'm around, what they're doing, their personality, all that. Because, you know, it's the saying, it's like, you know, if you surround yourself with addicts, you're going to end up an addict.
Right.
You surround yourself with millionaires, you'll be a millionaire.
Yep.
You got to watch. I have to really watch who I'm around. If I'm around people who are aggressive, I'm going to end up being aggressive. And I don't want to be aggressive.
Right.
So people who have that type of personality, I just kind of stay away from.
So that's kind of part of your prescription is to protect yourself.
Yeah.
With the people you're around, your environment in general.
Yeah.
And of course, like you said, the anxiety that rides with that because of the fear of being somewhere and you have no control.
Right. Losing control of who I am and becoming something I don't want to be. That fear is so intense. I feel like I could throw up at any time usually.
Yeah, that's what you were saying too. Wow. Do you have any like early warning signs? Hey, maybe I should get out. Like, I know you'd probably.
Sometimes, I mean, if I'm not careful, I can do it to myself.
Oh, really?
Even music. Like, I have to watch, if I listen to aggressive music for too long, I'll just, okay, stop.
That's the same for me.
If I don't stop, it will just keep going.
And if you noticed, I posted that thing about no words in my music.
Yeah.
That was part of my, like, it's triggering stuff that I don't like. And so I eliminated a lot of the music that I listened, that I loved.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, but I'm finding a new love for music. And there was a time just recently that I was struggling hard with double talking and hearing more things than one.
Yeah.
I do that a lot. I can't like hear a phone and a TV at the same time. I struggle going to the busy places sometimes. But here's what I noticed. What was good is when I was in a negative headspace, everything was magnified.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I'm in a better position, it's easier for me to go in those places, but it still isn't easy for me to, in my immediate surrounding, to hear two different things.
Right.
Now, if there's 20 things going on, that some reason that's a little bit easier than 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like I go to a restaurant and I can hear everybody's conversation.
Yep.
I know everybody can. I pay attention to it.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
and sometimes it can make it hard to understand the conversation of the person you're there with.
yes.
And then sometimes they get upset. You're not paying attention. It's like, no, I just hear all this too.
100%.
I'm trying to separate it all.
Yes, I did. My family, like, they're the ones that got the brunt of it all.
Yeah.
To see that.
Don't they always?
Seen the uncomfort that I was in. So we would leave at places and stuff, and everybody had to suffer because Ken was suffering, you know, like.
Yeah.
But
I did the same thing, brother. Same thing.
Yeah, YouTube, like, so, like, but you do what you can, you know, but I wanted that music. Just a side note is because it's no words.
Right.
It's just music. And I tell you what, I've been riding that stuff that everybody suggested since then. Like, I still listen to words.
Oh yeah,
Of course, but there are times, like in my moments, where I'm feeling down or negative or anything's going on, that I revert to that.
right.
Because nobody's talking. It's just nice. It's just nice. But that was a side note I had. But
Music is medicine.
isn't it, man?
Sometimes too much medicine is bad.
You're right. You're right. But we've always been huge music fans. Huge music fans. But so struggle, you know, within these 5 years, you also did some other stuff. Like, talk about some of the other stuff you did. Like, where do you work right now?
Right now, I work for the Salvation Army's Campus of Hope Family Homeless Shelter.
Okay.
as a support staff.
That's awesome, man.
And it is the greatest job I've ever had.
No kidding.
Yep.
Why do you think that?
You just, when you see people actually start to take off in life, because it's not just a shelter where you can sleep here for so long and then you're out. They help people get permanent housing and, things to get going in life.
So you got to do some footwork.
Oh yeah, there's work to be done. There's case managers there, and yeah.
And you probably actively have to have a plan, I'm sure, right? You guys they have a plan of what maybe the GED or then what's next and what's next.
Yeah, they got plans they have to follow and stuff. My job is they're at the shelter, the everyday life at the shelter. That's what I deal with.
Okay.
And all I do is I try to encourage the people, to keep going on the path, keep doing the things that they need to be done.
Right.
And a big thing I try to encourage is cleaning up your life. That's what I had to do. It's what's helped me the most. Getting rid of all the substances, getting rid of all the negativity, the bad people, starting to get out and get healthy, sunshine, exercise. I love going for walks, putting in miles for walks, or riding bikes, or just.
So I'm sure this helps, like, you in some kind of a way working there.
Yeah, it does. It actually makes me feel like I'm doing something positive for once in my life. Because when I look back at my life, I don't see anything positive about it. Nothing. It was just a waste of negativity and destruction. And that's why I always felt like a monster. But now with this job and with everything I'm doing, I feel good. There are bad days at work like everybody else where you get stressed and, but it's.
You got to suck it up. That's when you got to
can't allow it to get to you, because a lot of other people there will feed off of it, and and they'll start having it. And then you don't want a bunch of people having mental health episodes at the same time in a condensed place. That's a recipe for disaster.
Have you ever had any close calls?
What do you mean by close calls?
For you, like you're like, maybe I should go to the bathroom real quick. You know what I mean?
I've had to disengage with people a few times. Like, okay, this is not going to go well if this keeps going, and I have to kind of walk away for a minute and gather myself. And
gosh, that's good. That's usually for the real world.
A lot of times, because my boss, Miss Tamika Tucker, you're watching, greatest boss ever. I'll get on the phone with her and just the way she talks. Okay, this is how you should handle this. It's like. It just brings you right back down.
Gosh, you're getting paid to get some good practice, dude, for the real world.
I love it. I wish I had more of it.
No doubt.
I'd work 80 hours a week if I could.
What are you? How many hours are you working there?
It's just part-time right now.
Part-time right now?
Yeah, while I go through school.
Could you go full-time if you wanted?
I'd like to.
You'd like to?
But that's got to get approved.
If you're listening.
Yeah, that's got to get approved through other people.
Right. But that's got to be like you're doing all kinds of good stuff, like school too.
Yeah.
You went back to school?
Yeah, in college now.
College.
I got kicked out of Jefferson, told if I ever come back, I'd be thrown in handcuffs and in jail. Now I'm in college.
You had to get your GED?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Yep. So you went to college. You started, what are you doing?
My major is industrial and organizational psychology.
Dang.
Team building.
Right.
Yep.
Kind of like a team profiler or a profiler for, like, explain what you would do in your perfect job.
In my perfect job, it would be to help people who feel like they're stuck in life, like they can't get ahead in life or succeed in life. To find the right people around them and a right path for them to find that success.
And you're talking about broken people?
Yeah.
Basically, we're all broken.
Yeah, everybody's broken in some ways.
Right.
Some hide it better than others.
How good you're doing.
Yeah, some hide it better than others.
Yeah, we're just all broken individuals.
But a lot of it's hopelessness. And all hopelessness is a perceived lack of options. Give people options.
Gosh, that's so good.
Just give them options, something to keep moving forward. And it'll eventually, things will work out.
That is so good. Say that again, Bill.
Hopelessness is just a perceived lack of options. You don't see any options, so you feel hopeless. Like one of the worst things I hate people saying is, "It is what it is." It's just the way it is.
That's a favorite.
No, it ain't.
Or this is who I am.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Imagine somebody saying that together. I can picture it. That's an easy one.
It's like when I hear people say that, it's like, no, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Right, unless you're talking about the government or something like that.
Don't even go near that.
It is like stuff you can't touch.
Yeah.
But
That's one of those things I have to stay away from.
me too.
Because it just makes me angry, and in the end, I can't do nothing about it.
Right.
They're not listening to me.
I entertained it for a minute until I dug a little more and understood what's really going on. But we
It's
don't.
not pretty.
That's a whole nother podcast,
No.
and not on mine. Right?
No.
Right. So, what I'll say, you're also doing some physical stuff
Yeah.
for your health.
Well, I got my partner sitting over there watching, my son, Chris.
What? Chris, get over here and give your dad a hug and say hi. Let's go.
Come here, man. It's my partner right here.
Hello.
Takes all the walks with me. Put in some miles, don't we? Yeah.
Good job, buddy. Thanks for being quiet over there.
We try and do that every day we can, that weather permits. Even if it's just walking around, the park where we're at, just doing laps around it.
How many steps would you guys say you get?
Our goal is 10,000.
10,000. That seems good.
10,000 for each walk.
Each walk.
Yeah, my biggest walk was 35,000. 35,000 steps.
35,000. That's a good day.
That hurt.
That's like 16 miles, you said, or something like that.
Yeah, it was like almost 17 miles.
Wow.
That one hurt, but it felt good in a way. It was, I don't know, it helped me process a lot of things that were getting stuck in my head.
It is. I want to bring up that. I read an article recently about liminal spaces.
Yeah.
And man, I think I might put this in the description. It was so good. So if you want to learn about liminal spaces, it was just a short article, short read, but it's the liminal spaces is basically the space in between. It's a hallway. It's a threshold. It's a waiting room. It's a shower. It's swimming in the pool by yourself.
Yeah.
It's these are all things that we know that they're there. And like back in the day for me, it was smoking a cigarette on the porch.
Yeah.
It was where I had most of my ideas, So I kept the black book out there so I could write them down. And I didn't realize it, but I started provoking those liminal spaces. And I didn't know what they were at the time, but I knew what I was getting from them.
Yeah.
And walking is one of those spaces. And all your awesome athletes, creatives, philosophers create these liminal spaces intentionally.
Yes, they're essential.
Yeah,
they're vital for life.
I've even heard of people standing on their head for an hour. I've heard of people.
Well, it's kind of like what yoga is.
Yeah, yoga's a liminal space, and the importance of them are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like we talk about them every day,
Yeah.
whether it's meditation, whether it's going for a walk,
Martial arts. I started training.
That's what. Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah. Started training with Scott Hawkins
Okay,
with his Hawks Pilsung martial arts, and with my partner.
you guys are both.
We love it. We are loving it.
So
Give it a try. Give it a try. Get a hold of him. Give it a try.
yeah,
It feels good. You get a good sweat workout, stretch. It just
where's he out of?
right now he's teaching how to wind up.
No kidding. We're gonna have to get Scott on here too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got a story.
Absolutely. And we all do.
We all have.
Yeah, he needs to tell his story too.
I'm going to reach out to him.
Yeah, I love that man. He's a good man.
I'm just so happy for him too, man.
Yeah.
So happy for him. It seems like the ones that were at their worst in that crew
Yeah.
came out on the other side in a better position. Like I'm talking about a couple other buddies that I know that I'm super proud of. Eric Riley.
Oh yeah.
I'm super proud of him, man. I talk to him every once in a while on the phone or something. But he's another one. We're
good.
bottom of the barrel stuff.
Yeah.
And now to hear those changes is unbelievable. You're a different man when you talk to people like that.
Yeah,
To
absolutely.
talk to you. I can't wait to talk to Scott because we're talking to these. It's like a new person.
Yeah.
So you get to re-meet him again.
Yeah. A lot of people got these images of certain people in their head, and it's like, no, that's who we were when we were teenagers or in our early 20s. That's who we are now, in 50s. And
Right. And it's cool to see the changes in people like that. But
yeah, that's what I love. That's what I love seeing. That's my high, to see changes in people like that for the positive.
I love
Just
it.
like, yes,
Right.
go get it.
We need more of that. We need more of that. And I think I'm going to do my damnness to spread that to others.
Yeah.
And that's part of the purpose here.
That's all. That's what better choices is, man.
Yes, and
Whatever it is in life,
hear
just-
about better choices. I know it's just a philosophy
Yeah,
and stuff, but
it's-
like this is your picture on your Facebook. This is something
Yeah.
that you hold dear.
This is what I've been using to make the changes I've had needed to in life. It's, don't worry about making the perfect choice, the correct choice, or even a right choice or a good choice. Just make a better one than what you're making.
Man, it's so good.
Whatever it is,
It's so
make
simple.
it may still be a bad choice, but make it a little bit better.
Right.
And just and then when you go back to that choice, make that one a little bit better and build that momentum.
You can relate that to food almost.
Yeah.
If you're doing McDonald's,
Yeah, make a cheeseburger at home
go to
instead.
Subway.
Yeah, or make a cheeseburger at home.
And go home and make a
Or
yeah.
then, maybe
They're
find
better
better meat.
choices.
And then, just keep making little steps. Just
Right.
make better choices.
So even if it's not a great choice, you can
Yeah.
still make better ones.
Yeah.
And that's it's awesome because if you ride on that better choices,
Yeah.
because you have that saying, you probably have a shirt already.
I have a sweatshirt. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like my get uncomfortable.
Right.
You use those little tactics. They become your mantra.
Yeah.
Those 2 words. Get uncomfortable. Better choices. And
Well, you got to get uncomfortable, and then you make the better choices from being uncomfortable. It's hard to make a better choice if you're comfortable because you're like, oh, it's good enough, man. I'm good.
because
No, get uncomfortable and make a better choice.
I know, because we as humans we take the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
With everything.
All animals do that. All life does
it's
that.
Instinct. Like,
Yeah.
that's what we're trying to do is always improve.
Yeah.
But we will stay in comfort, and comfort is ugly.
Yes.
Comfort
Comfort will kill you.
was meant to be a temporary place.
Yeah. It's a resting spot. That's it.
You said it.
Take a breath.
Temporary. It's a good place.
Yeah.
But you rest. You in a liminal spot.
Yeah.
You're in between. Grow in that. But then it's time to get uncomfortable.
Yep.
If you're not getting uncomfortable, you're not making any change.
No, you're not growing. You're not
Because-
growing at all.
Right, because growth doesn't come in comfort.
And there are a lot of people I've run into recently that I knew from a long time ago, and it's like they are the same exact person. It's
Exact.
almost like I'm hanging out with a teenager still.
I know,
And it's like,
I
wow.
totally get it. I feel it.
And it's not to
different.
downgrade, and it's not.
Not at all.
Everybody can live the life the way they want. But I find it amazing. You can find comfort and just stay there.
Right.
And I did it. I did it for, 44 years before I made the change. So,
I know.
it's not.
There's still time. There's still time. And
it's never too late.
I run into these guys too, and they think I pray for them right as I'm talking to them.
Oh, yeah.
But they expect me to be the same guy too.
Yeah, we're
They're
not
like-
even close.
I know, and they're like, like trying to talk to me in the same way, and it's like it's a little uncomfortable. But just because I don't know how to respond yet, I'm a baby.
We're not that people
I'm
anymore.
a baby, right? And I'm a baby. I'm new. I'm still got a long way to go.
Yeah, I'm 5 years old.
Right? Yeah, basically, I'm 2.
Yeah.
I'm 2 again. I was 15, but I went back to 2 or something like that. So, but 2 feels good. It's a good 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, 2 is a good age. That's when you get that why. Why are you doing that? But why?
Right.
Keep asking those questions so things make sense.
So, what are you right now repeating better choices to yourself about? Or do you find yourself, you still use it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, every
like I
day.
do.
Every before I just actually do anything and I made a decision, I always stop and ask myself, is there a better choice? And I'll make that one.
Isn't it nice to have a go-to like that?
Yeah.
That's short and just
Absolutely.
powerful.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to get some shirts going with that because
Yeah.
that's just so good, man. And make some more get uncomfortable ones.
Yeah.
If you want a get uncomfortable shirt or a better choices shirt, just respond, send me a message.
There you
And
go.
I have a t-shirt maker right there.
Oh, there we go.
All we have to do is
print
get
'em up.
some transfers and we'll do it
There
up.
you go.
So if you want one, we can easily make you one. If you already have a shirt that you would like it on, we can just get your shirt and put it on there. So we don't have to buy some crappy t-shirt or something. I just won't
And the
do
thing
that.
I like about that philosophy is anybody can use it no matter where they are in life or what they want to do.
Even if you,
It's not so narrow that no, you have to do this. No, you don't. It works with anything.
it does. It's funny how much I use it and don't even realize it
Yeah.
because I say that a lot. Just make a better choice.
Just make a better choice. It's that
like
simple.
It's like an easy letdown for yourself. It's not so like, get it right.
Don't worry about getting it right.
No, Just
worry
make
about
a better
worry about getting things
choice.
done. You can make it better later.
Right.
Get things done, make the better choice. It'll build.
Yes.
A lot of us want to just make a change and instantly have that gratification.
Oh,
Everything's about instant gratification, which is
Getting
the
more
reason why I was a
sense-
drug addict for so long, right? You just take a pill, boom, you feel better.
Well, we're all chasing dopamine more, I think,
Yeah.
too. Like, I think we all are on every level, but the ones that are dopamine addicts already, it intensifies it. And I think that has to do with our environment. And, yeah, so I just think that, Bill,
Yeah.
I always lose track of mind.
Thinking is good. Thinking is good. Question
good?
everything. Question everything.
That's good stuff, Bill.
Absolutely.
It's good stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, Bill. So I want to hear, man, you just listen to all the stuff that we talked about already, like the positive stuff. I hope that you say them all together to yourself
Oh, yeah.
sometimes because it adds up when we're talking it like this,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
absolutely.
I'm like, we're going from next things to the next thing. So to take away from that, like you're going after physical, you're going after just almost everything that you could possibly go after.
Every aspect of my life, I'm trying to make a better choice. And whether it's physical, mental, my
it takes-
health, emotional, the way I engage with people, the people I'm around, the things I'm doing, every aspect of my life.
It takes a lot.
Yeah, it takes time
to
too.
move something.
Yeah.
It takes a lot, and it
Just
takes
got to start with
persistence.
one now.
Right.
Just one.
Yes, you're right.
One decision at a time.
Because it leads to the others.
Yep.
So you're right. You don't think you have to do all this stuff. You just do one.
Yeah, sometimes people are so far away from their goal, you can't make that leap. Well, shorten that gap before you try and make that leap.
Right.
You know?
Wow.
You know, you get somebody who's really bad into drugs and really deep into it, for them to even think about being sober is too far.
Right.
Okay, well, how about just take one of those substances you're using and get rid of it?
Right. One at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. Take the worst one and let's get rid of that.
Yep.
Then after you get good with that, then let's take the next one. It
Right.
can be just small steps.
That's
Just
good,
keep
Bill.
making them, and that momentum builds like a snowball effect.
It does. It does.
And it feels good, man. It feels good.
It does. It does. And are you going over? What are you doing? Are you doing anything spiritually?
My spiritual beliefs have kind of always been the same. I believe the relationship between man and God is so deep and personal. There's nobody or nothing else that can be involved.
Gotcha.
That's not to, I don't talk down about anybody's beliefs or whatever, but these are just mine.
Yeah. You're entitled to your own. You know.
Because I believe at the end, whenever we face our judgment, we're going to stand alone.
Oh, 100%.
You're not going to be able to say, well, they said this was the right way, or this said this was the right way, or I read this. Because I think God's going to look at you and say, but what'd you think?
Right.
And you're going to have to answer that.
You're right.
So I try and conduct myself in a way that I can answer for everything I said and done.
I can understand that. Yeah, absolutely. And as long as like, do you like the spiritual part of it, like meditation or whatever it may be done, or you probably do a lot of that while you're walking and stuff.
Yeah, it's that runner's high that I get from, long walks or bike rides or doing the martial arts. To me, that's spiritual.
Right. Absolutely.
Those are gifts from God for me. That's here, use this.
100%. Now, there's something else that you're doing that's awesome is you're building something physical.
Yeah.
Let's hear about this.
That's my therapy.
I've never seen anything like
That
this.
is my
I
therapy.
think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, they're the wands. I'm developing them all for different emotional and mental health things that we all struggle with because, again, it's a better choice. Grab a hold of that wand.
Why don't you grab one so people can understand and just kind of explain it and show them the box and stuff, and go ahead and show them the box.
All right.
Let's shift this over to Bill real quick.
This is one here. This one is to help fight off depression. And this was inspired by a little girl at the shelter when I was having a very, very bad day. I posted a picture as a profile of a yellow balloon with a smile on it. She came up and gave that to me, and it changed my day completely.
Really? So that's
That fought off my depression that day. And I want to share that. So I designed this one after that moment. Like I said, you have numbers, I have, moments in my life.
right. Wow. That is super special. Let's check this out, Bill. Let me see that. And go ahead and grab the other ones too and talk about the different ones that you have.
I have this one here. This is for strength and protection. Because no matter who you are, we all have times where we are afraid and we feel like we need something a little more to protect us.
That's awesome, Bill. What else you got?
All right. And this one here is if you need a good night's sleep, because sleep is very important. There's still some nights I don't sleep at all, and the next day is going to be a bad day.
Oh, wow.
Almost guaranteed.
Okay.
Some people can use substances, use whatever medications. This is just another tool in the toolbox.
Right.
That's the way I look at them. They're just another tool in the toolbox to fight these things.
Absolutely. So tell me about what they're made of.
Well, this part here, this is just hemp. Piece off a marijuana plant.
Okay.
That's what it is. And on the ends, I have Fordite that, check out Detroit Fordite. That they make great jewelry, amazing stuff out of this. Yeah. That's where he kind of inspired that. He's really helped me out a lot with all this. And then it's just so far just kind of diamond art on them and just making them everyone will be different. No two will ever be the same. So if I make another one like this, it's going to be different than this.
Right.
It's going to be ever evolving.
Each one special.
Yeah. Let's see what. I have one here for heartbreak and to find true love, because love is very important in life. It is everything in life,
isn't it? It's something new.
Sometimes
I'm learning it now.
Yeah. But the biggest thing is to love yourself, so you can use it to help love yourself, and that's something I struggle with.
That's where you have to start too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where it begins.
If you don't love yourself, how can you expect other people to?
Gosh, it took a long time to get there.
I'm still trying to get there.
I'm still
making this
is new to me.
Yeah,
so
making this really helped me.
I may need one of those actually.
Yeah, making this really helped me. Like I said, this is my therapy.
That's awesome, though. Turn it. Pull. Turn it and pull. Pull.
Where are those other ones at?
Here, let me.
The other ones are over on the
help
table.
them real quick.
Oh, there you go.
It's right there, buddy. The door's right there. Okay.
Yeah, there they are. All right.
Ugh. Whoa, what do I got going on here?
Y'all wrapped up.
I'm always wrapped up, no? I'm always wrapped up in something.
All right. This one here, one is for suicide prevention. Whether it's yourself or somebody you care about, who are battling that demon, it's to help with that. Sometimes you just grab all of it and just think about, the spell, because each one comes with a spell that I came up with myself.
A spell that you can basically, like in a placebo kind of way, whatever feels good for you, is actively do that and just hold it and think about somebody if it's not yourself.
Because a lot of times a lot of changes could be made if we just took a moment to stop and think for a second.
Right.
And hopefully that's what I want these to help you do, is think about this before you make any bad decisions or anything unrash. Just think a minute.
Right.
Is there a better choice?
That's a good physical thing to activate, like a routine for yourself.
Right.
It helps.
Right.
It gives you a ritual of some sort to be able to engage in the better choice thought process.
Just stop, take a breath for a second. These helped, and it's great. Because they're helping me,
and not just for you. Because if you could have that and do, think about somebody else, and it works however you want to use it.
Yeah.
Basically. Wow, that's
deal with those thoughts. Got one here. This is for PTSD. There's a lot of people who not only struggle with it, but there are people who are undiagnosed or who refuse to accept it.
Yeah.
I was one of them. I went almost 15 years denying I had PTSD
No kidding.
because it just didn't feel right.
Right. You're too awesome for that, bro.
It was,
Right?
no, it wasn't that.
I know.
I always thought, with PTSD, that's what happens for soldiers for going to war. I was never a soldier. I never went to a war.
It's so funny you say that because me not knowing what it is, extensively, you instantly think that
Yeah.
of somebody coming back from war.
And I had this therapist once tell me, and it stuck in my brain for so long that I finally had to accept it. He said, you don't have to put on a uniform and go overseas to fight wars.
And that's what made it
People
click for
fight
you.
wars every day. Sometimes they're inside themselves.
Right. It's a war,
Yeah, it's a war.
no matter how you look at it.
So whether you're a veteran or not, or it doesn't matter. There are wars everywhere that people are fighting, and there are scars that come with it.
That's so true. That's so true.
And I have one here for bipolar disorder.
Wow. That's one.
Because I've seen people who really got this, to go from that happy to just down real fast. I can only imagine how terrifying that's got to be.
It is.
1 minute you're on top of the world, and the next minute you're just done.
Yeah, I have to touch on that
How did I just go from that to that?
real quick because that's been a big destroyer of my life.
Yeah.
And it's because I'm super creative and I'm super gung-ho about making things happen and doing new things. And the ADHD in me makes me want to constantly do something new and fresh. And so I'm always doing that. But the autism kind of is the superpower part where it makes me hyper focused on stuff to learn it.
Right.
So they kind of work together and it's been nice, but then you throw the bipolar in there and it destroys all of it.
Yeah.
In my highs, I have this mania experience where, and it's funny because I can look back at my Facebook and see my bipolar.
Right.
I can show you. And in my mania, I create businesses. I take huge risks. I'm on top of the world.
We're all going to be Superman. Elon Musk or something,
Yes. And I'll set up all this stuff because of it. And then it'll hit me. The other guy.
Yeah.
And it could last. For a while there, it was not so bad. Month, maybe.
Yeah.
But my last ones were going 6 months.
Wow.
And those are the months that I do not want to get about. Everything I created crashed. And you know how many times I did that?
Yep.
That
gets so frustrating.
And I'm like, when I was putting this podcast together and this nonprofit, everybody will hear about soon, that I'm working on. And then all the new photography stuff I'm doing and things I'm setting up, I have anxiety and fear in me now that it's going to be destroyed. And there was a couple times I almost provoked it, destroying it myself.
Self-defeating.
100%. The doubt, the worry about going into a low and not be able to come out. But I got to tell you what, the new concoction they got me on, and I've been experimenting for years. In the last 5 months has been the best time of my life.
That's awesome.
Because
I love hearing that.
I know it's been able to help me live in not my mania, just below it, and ride with it. I've never been able to do that for that long. So
that's where you get a lot of things done at.
Oh my
That's where
gosh,
all the production comes from. You don't really get anything done in the mania because everything's just,
it's too much.
Everything's perfect.
Well, and then you're creating.
And then you crash down and you don't even try.
Right. It's just so intense.
Stay right there in the middle.
It's so intense, man. But I tell you what, now that I've, and I do have that fear, I'm like, please don't come back. Please don't come back. I'll have a bad day or a bad moment. I'm like, oh no. So I still ride with that anxiety now. And I'm like, unconsciously, thinking every once in a while, when's this one going to end? Just because that's what you're used to.
Right.
But anyway.
That's where, I go out and I start walking. I try to experience that runner's high to get, those kind of down moments that I experienced. And
Yeah, yeah, to get a little bit of that dopamine to get you back to where you were.
Right.
And I got
you don't want to get stuck down in there.
You got to put those things in place, just like you said just now. And I need to start doing that too, because I don't think I'm getting a little too happy here because I'm having too many good days in a row. It feels like, you know what I mean?
That can be scary too, because you start thinking, man, something's going to happen.
I know.
You start self-defeating.
It'd be nice to get to a point though where it's like for real, like that's legit, like that's. And I think if we get to that point, and we got some time to go through some more stuff, but I think we'll get there. And I think it'll be a piece that we can't even explain right now.
And it's also fun getting there once you hit to a certain point.
Absolutely.
It's kind of fun getting there. It's like
refreshing.
I have some bad days and some challenges and I almost smile. It's like, okay, I got you.
I know. Yeah.
I got you.
Yep. Absolutely.
You ain't going to bring me down. You ain't going to do I got you. I know what I'm going to do.
Right. You start getting good at those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially when you got enough good behind it
to
like saturate.
Oh, yeah. You got to build to get to that point. At first, it is absolutely terrifying.
Absolutely. But when you get enough in your belt, it starts changing the game.
I mean, when I first sobered up, I did it a little too quick and I quit eating. I quit doing everything. Yeah. I went down to 115 pounds.
Wow. And how tall are you?
5'11". And I had a heart attack.
No kidding.
And tell me, that is an eye opener.
Did they connect that to anything?
The anxiety and stress and
the blood pressure.
I was refusing to go back. I would rather die fighting than die as a junkie.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy and everything. It doesn't matter if it kills me. I'm not going to die like that.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to. That's my big nightmare, is continuing life like that.
You ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding. So,
and everything I'm trying to do now is because I want my sons to see, no matter what kind of deep, dark pit in hell you may find yourself in, you ain't got to give up. You can get out of it.
And you're modeling that, especially he's here with us now.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah, he's got to see.
He's seeing struggle and how to get by it.
Right.
And you're showing him that, so you got to be super proud of that.
Oh, I love it.
He's going to know it later.
Yeah.
Especially when he has kids and stuff. Yeah. And
you can tell your kids anything. They usually don't listen, but they're watching you.
They are watching.
They'll see what you do.
There's 100%.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really rubbing off on my family, and it feels incredible to see it and smile, knowing what it was from.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to be able to produce that. Because we didn't have it produced for us.
Yeah.
You know, and I have a special place now for kids like that.
Yep.
I see them left and right, man. I see them.
All they need is a good mentor, somebody to help guide them.
And I'm trying to do that so hardcore right now. Like I got some things in the works and people that I'm reaching out to and showing them what I know. And it just, that is more rewarding than anything I do.
That's awesome.
And that's my purpose.
That is awesome.
And that's what I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing.
Yeah.
Is showing people a different look.
Better choices.
Because when you come from where we came from, and then you experience what we're experiencing, it's enlightening. It's enlightening, and it needs to be shared.
I wonder sometimes what would have happened in our lives if we would have had just somebody, you know, be like, hey, I can show you a better way.
Oh, man. The value of that.
But it wasn't a lot of us. We were just, you know, wild children, feral, just doing whatever we wanted, when we wanted, where we wanted.
It at the time.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Well, what kid wouldn't?
I know.
You know, but there are consequences to that, too.
Gosh, look what we're doing.
There's got to be limits, you know.
Look what we're doing in our 50, like near 50, you know.
Yeah.
We're hopefully doing it in lieu of others that we touch, you know, or what we can give to our kids. You know, like they're definitely seeing a different life than we did.
Oh, well.
And I'm glad. I'm just so happy for you, Bill. Like, I just love.
Hey, you're inspiring me. Look at where you've come.
Right, man.
It's amazing. That's everything you post. It's like, man, look at that. You going to all these places, seeing all these things, taking these photos. It's like, oh, yes.
I know.
Love it.
You love it when your brother's doing that same thing, you know, because you know in your head, you're like, I know what you're feeling, man.
It almost like it's become a challenge, kind of like one up on the good things now.
I'm like, okay.
Are you doing that?
Right.
I want to do this.
Right.
Start feeding off each other.
I know what you're
saying. In a positive way instead of a negative way.
Right.
We used to feed off each other negatively, you know, with
I
You think that was bad? Watch this. Hold my beer.
Yeah,
literally.
Hold my beer was
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were exactly right. That's funny. I chuckled because I get inspired by others that are doing better than me. And I'm like,
absolutely.
So I'm like, okay, I got you. I'm going to be all over that now.
Those are the people I try to surround myself with.
Yes. Isn't it like, gosh, it's a whole different world. And it's exciting. It's new. It's fresh. And it's also hard.
It is.
But
it's rewarding.
The reward is so.
The rewards they're unbelievable, and they don't stop. They just keep coming.
Absolutely. So you want to give away one of these, I heard.
Yes.
So we're going to do a little giveaway. Which one do you want to give away?
I'm going to give away the one that girl inspired me to have a good day with.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one, dude.
I'm
sure you
pass it
off
on.
That one?
Yep. I'm good passing it on.
Okay, so this is the one for depression. No, we can't see it that well. I'm gonna bring it out because I'm gonna read this real quick.
Okay.
All right, so you can go ahead and open and sit with your dad, buddy. We're gonna wrap it up here. So this one, it says, I'm trying to wear a smile on my face, but inside it is raining all over the place. Kick out the goblins with laughter and light, so happy thoughts frolic and everything will be all right. And it's signed by Will.
Yeah.
Will and Bill. My Bill Will, right?
No, actually, the Will started because I'd always get asked, "We want me to call you Bill or Will?" And I'd always have the same response. It don't matter.
One of them.
It don't matter.
I'll turn my head to either one.
And for some reason, that's what everybody started calling me lately.
That's so cool. I like it too.
Just go with it.
But I kept calling you both, and Lee was like, "Is it Will or Bill?" I'm like, "Both."
Yeah,
both. But it even has a nice box, and it's got better choices on the front of it. This is really well done, Bill.
And the box is just a scrap 2x4.
No kidding.
Yeah, recycled 2x4.
There's a lot of love that goes into these.
Yeah. Everything is handmade.
Handmade.
That, like I said, it is my therapy. It's what keeps me busy because just sitting there and doing nothing or watching TV, my mind instantly goes in bad places.
Man.
So keeping busy, this is my therapy. This is what helps.
Liminal space when you're doing it.
Absolutely.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
So if you would like to take home Bill's Better Choices wand for depression, just comment below the words Better Choices, and then I'll throw you in to win it. You're going to sell these as well. So how much is it for one of these?
$50 is what I'm asking
$50.
right now.
And how much does can you do custom ones? Like if somebody wanted to say, hey, would you make one for my dog? He's in bad health. Or one that will help pets or anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can come up with anything.
So you would customize
Absolutely.
it too. Okay, so you guys, if
just
go ahead.
Just know that these aren't, mass produced. They take time.
Yes.
It can take me a few weeks to do it, especially if I'm developing a new one.
That's what makes them even more special is that they're not mass developed.
Yeah. No two will ever be the same.
That's awesome.
They may have the same basic design and colors, but they're never going to be the same.
I'm just going to hold this up again real quick because here's some of them right here. Yeah. And like you heard earlier, all the things that they're
These two, this one's for schizophrenia, the green one, and the white one is for intrusive thoughts.
Wow. These are so good. What a great idea too.
And I'm working on one for anxiety and breathing and autism right now.
Oh, man, if you made one, I'm going to have you make me one. I'm going to think about the right one, though.
Oh, I'd love to.
The right one.
I'd love to.
That'd be so cool. I think so. They're $50.
Yeah.
And if you want one, right now, where do you want them to go, Bill? Do you go to your Facebook page?
Yeah, just message me on Messenger. If you have my phone number, just get a hold of me.
That's Will McKenzie on Facebook. Don't get it. He does have a Bill McKenzie, but respond to the Will McKenzie. And then just send him a message and he'll return that.
Like I said, just be patient. If I don't have it available, it will take me a few weeks to make one.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I got something for you. But while I'm going to grab it, because I always ask, we got two things. I always ask my guests to bring something for the next guest.
Right.
And so I had Delinda on from Monroe Yoga. So she's got some things for you. And you got something for the next guest as well. So we're going to show you what you got first, and then you'll tell us what you got for the next guest.
Okay.
So while I'm going to get that, though, I want to hear your best advice.
My best advice is never give up. Always keep trying of what you're trying to do. Never give up. Just keep trying your best until it works.
Absolutely.
Never give up. Always keep trying.
That's good, buddy. That's good. I knew you would have something good to say.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I had to put it in your face, because I knew you would. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, I was holding that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the best advice you've heard from your dad?
My best advice is what I said.
Oh, probably.
So
Yep.
I want to
I'm sure
pass
that-
it on to others to keep going and never back down. Just keep trying and trying until it works. If it doesn't, just keep trying. Don't stop.
Try a different approach.
Yep.
That's so awesome. All right, go grab that. All right, so Belinda's got some fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's different for everybody, and I want to remind all my guests that you can do what you want. I had somebody want to give a sticker. I had somebody that just has a question. Delinda wanted to give a bunch of cool stuff. It doesn't matter, so don't be intimidated as my guest to give something awesome. But if you want to give somebody a boat, go for it.
Yeah. I've never even been on a boat yet.
No,
Well, Boblo boat when I was
Yeah.
a kid. That's about it.
I'm not much of a boater. Like
I'd like to try it and see.
really.
I don't know. I've never done it. So how do I know?
I'd like you to try. We need to go on a boat then. I'll take you
Yeah.
on a boat somehow.
All right.
And then because when I go on a boat with me, it's a control thing.
Oh, yeah.
I feel out of control. I feel like I can't go back to the dock if I want to.
You know how to swim?
I do.
Okay.
And people say that too. They're like, "Can you swim?" I'm like,
Sometimes that's a big
they're like,
fear why
"Jump in
people
the
don't
lake."
want to go on boats.
Yeah, yeah. And I could see that. And then somebody would say, "Well, just jump in the water if you feel." Yeah, but I can do that, but then I have to get back on the boat.
Right.
So
Right.
I feel trapped, and I think it's just my thing because I don't like being a passenger either
Yeah.
in a car.
Like being in control.
Yes. All right. So first of all, you got some awesome Monroe Yoga pins,
Oh, there you go. I need some good ones.
right? She said they
Those are nice.
She said they write really smooth.
Oh, wow.
Try it out. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Does it? See, now this is cool. I have two of
Use these
these.
at work. I always got to
Nice.
carry 2 pens on me at work too.
Oh, really?
And a Sharpie.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So I have two of these at home.
Okay.
And it's a blanket. This is no joke. They're handmade from.
Wonderful.
I know I'm going to ruin this. So actually, I'm going to tell my own story
Okay.
because, sorry, Delinda, I don't remember. But these came from Indonesia.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to tell us most accurate. They came from somewhere like that. And it was hand stitched because I guess the women over there, they wear these things around their necks, but they wear them as dresses. They wear them
Okay.
all
Yeah.
different
I
ways.
think I've seen that. Yeah.
And after a while, what they do is they take them and cut them up and they turn them into blankets.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
this is handmade. Everyone's different, just like those.
Wonderful.
And it's for you. And I have one.
Thank you.
You know, you got
Thank
your,
you.
you got your chair.
Yeah.
Mine sits on my chair. I love how thin it is.
Wow.
Yeah, Delinda has those. She gave us a couple, and they're just so cool. Delinda is such
That's
an awesome
absolutely
person.
beautiful. Look at the colors on that.
And
Oh, wow.
That's nice.
this is to Lens Ninja Guest, a gift for you. Monroe Yoga. Intro offer, 30 days unlimited access to any of the classes.
Oh, well, there you go.
Try some yoga,
Oh, I definitely am going to try some yoga.
right?
Absolutely.
So we never do.
Hey, and if you need somebody, if you maybe I can go with you.
There you go.
And this cool bag, yo.
Look at that.
I know she was brought some
That.
gifts like it's Christmas, didn't she?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, her name's Delinda. She's
Linda.
awesome.
Thank you so much, Linda.
You'll meet her when when you're gonna
Yeah.
do some yoga. Okay, so now I want to hear what you have for my next guest.
I have a challenge. Question and a challenge.
Okay.
What is it? What in your part of your life do you feel you are lacking in, and what are you doing about it?
Oh, that's gonna be good. What's not? Oh, I hope they don't see this too, and that catches them off guard when I ask them.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. If there's questions, maybe I should be quiet. Well, I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But that's good, Bill.
Might be something they need to think about though too.
It is. We'll take the time.
Yeah.
We'll take the time to think
And
about
if they need help, I'm here.
it. Right.
You
Absolutely.
can give them my phone number. I'll help them in any way I can.
Amen. Amen.
Go on.
All right. So then that leaves us with one more thing. I asked every one of my guests to bring me a question, and I want to be caught off guard.
I'm going to give you that same question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang it. I even knew about
Where do
it.
you want
Now
to
I'm
channel-
caught off guard.
Yeah.
What is holding me back in my life? What's holding me back, and what am I doing about it?
Yeah. Where do you feel you're held back at? Like, where that question comes in, it is what it is.
Compassion.
For yourself or for others.
For me to have compassion
Yeah. Compassion for yourself or
Yeah.
for you to have compassion for others.
for others.
Okay.
I think that's a good question to ask myself. Do I have compassion for myself?
Yeah. You have to have it for yourself first.
And that must be what's happening then.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the brisk of it.
Yeah.
If I said that correctly, I don't know.
I know what you mean.
At the cusp of it, I'm at in the threshold of it.
All right.
And honestly, I just got my first inkling of my heart growing like the Grinch,
Yeah.
and it was strange. It caught me off guard. And, but it felt so good. It felt like you can't explain it. You can't explain it.
No.
It's something like you just don't have. It is also sad because it reminded me of not feeling compassionate about others or
Okay.
myself or just love in general.
What are you doing about it?
I'm putting reps in with that muscle.
Yeah.
And what those reps were for me was reaching out to people, going to lunch with people,
I love doing that.
going for a walk with people.
Yeah.
I started putting myself out there. And before this, Bill, it was the worst thing for me was to be around people.
That I completely understand.
You probably do.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to stay drunk to do it.
Yeah.
And I hated drinking. But I used that as my prescription for a long time. That's whatever. But so me doing that, not only is it sparking a compassion for others, but it's fixing other things too. And I keep saying that. I'll say it again and again. When you work on something, it inadvertently affects other things
Yeah. Well,
on its own.
everything's connected somehow.
Yes.
Everything's connected somehow.
So that being said, and for the first time, this was what it was. For the first time, this is when I got my sign. I was in a conversation that I wasn't trying to leave. And that shocked me
Yeah.
because every conversation, I wasn't listening. I was trying to find my exit.
Yeah.
I was the busiest person on the planet. I looked busy because I didn't want to stop and talk to you. I hated people. And to get back to that real quick, that was my mantra for a long time.
Oh, I said it too.
And it was so my mantra. Lee brought me home a pin. And when your family or anybody brings you a pin or a t-shirt or something,
Yeah.
it's because they're like, oh, this is them.
Yeah.
So
That's what they see in you.
So Lee seen a pin that said, I hate people. And was like, oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sick. She brought that home. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is so cool. I'm going to wear that. And I sat it down.
Yeah.
It just sat there for quite some time. And, through all this happening in the last 2 years. And I put it on one day because I was going to wear it somewhere. I was
Yeah.
going out, I think, to a boxing match or something.
Yeah.
And when I put it on, I had it on for about 15 minutes. And that was the exact moment that I learned that wasn't true.
Yeah.
It took that to let me know you don't hate people. You
No.
hate yourself
Yeah.
and you you lost your belief in people.
Yeah.
So this is all tied together, and I want to also bring this because what you did today was crazy.
Yeah, you inspired me to do it.
That was crazy.
That story inspired me to do it.
So Bill brought these the wands that were loose, wrapped up in a t-shirt that he had.
Yep.
And he unraveled it and he showed me, and I'll show you here too. But he asked, he said, throw this away.
Yeah.
And that was so cool.
What does it say on there? I hate people.
I hate people with
Oh, Jason Voorhees on the front.
Yeah.
the man that would love to say that as well.
Yeah.
But
Throw
Bill,
that away. Throw the hate away.
we're going to throw it away now. It was already in the garbage, but
Yeah,
I had to
throw
pull
the
it
hate
back
away.
out. I had to pull it back out. But that's just amazing. And
And
again,
really, when people are, wearing those pins or those T-shirts or saying those things, they're just trying to keep people away. Because if you hate people, who's going to come near you?
I know.
Well, I don't want that anymore. I want people to come near me.
You're right. You're right. And that's what I'm learning
And
now.
I can't do that wearing a T-shirt that says I hate people.
I know, because
Throw the hate away.
when you actually tried to own it, I could have owned it 5 years ago
Yeah.
and loved it. But I think I got it at the right time. I think it was
Yeah.
all happened because of,
Yeah.
and it's amazing the ripple effect that could take to
Yeah.
make somebody else just that little incident, like it's just amazing. And when you
Hopefully, anybody who's got something that says I hate people, I mean, just throw that stuff away.
please do.
Throw the hate away.
I'm telling you, because you really don't. I'm telling
No.
you. You can lie to yourself for as long as you like. But
Yeah.
the feeling I will say that I'm ashamed to say that I never got a chance to experience love in that kind of a way, or affection or compassion. But I am now, and you got to start somewhere, and I'm ready for it because it's a feeling that is unexplainable.
It feels good. It just feels good.
It really does, and I'm scared to lose that too.
Yeah.
That's one of them things. But Bill, it's been exactly like I hoped it would be. I hope it was for you. It's just a
this
hangout,
been-
right?
Yeah.
Like
I'll come talk to you anytime you want, brother.
right.
Anytime you want.
We'd be doing a lot of that, bro. Just because it works out that muscle,
Yeah.
man. I'm down with it.
Yeah.
And I love having you on. I love having you on, bud. You've been great.
That's my partner.
You've been great. You guys have been great. Is there anything else you'd like to tell anybody?
Just
If you
keep
do-
making better choices. Just keep making better choices in life. It doesn't matter how hopeless or worthless or anything you feel about yourself, you can climb out of that.
100%,
Just make
brother.
better choices one step at a time.
All right, brother. It's been good, man. I love you.
I love you too.
How long did we go?
I don't know.
Hour and 20.
Holy crap, really?
Didn't feel like it, did it?
Oh, I was thinking
We were
like
just
4
hanging out.
Felt like an hour to me.
Yeah. I bet it did, buddy. I bet it did for you. No, 100%. Just
Awesome.
wasn't that cool though? It was cool to see the behind the scenes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
See, now you know what the work that goes into podcasts.
It's a lot of work, huh? Just a lot of
You know,
prep work.
Joe Rogan's got Jamie.
Oh, right. I was
Then you
thinking,
just come in and sit down and talk.
right. I was thinking about getting somebody like that as I go.
Yeah.
I think I might get somebody to be like, "Hey, will you look that up for us real quick?"
I think you're good at it, man. You were good at it.
Do you think?
Conversation's so easy. It was,
Comfortable?
yeah, it was.
If you have
good.
any input, man, I'll take it because I like to improve. I don't take anything personal, and I think I've improved from the last one because I took the comments from the last one. They said I interrupted too much and talked too much.
I don't know, man. To me, it was all,
I know, wasn't it?
all
Okay, good. Because I can.
maybe after I watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Some editing or
That's
my
when-
lighting was
That's when I see it.
you as who you are. Perfect, man.
That's freaking cool, man.
It's so easy to talk to now. You are.
That's so cool to hear, man.
That's how I know you're going to do good with this because you are easy to talk to.
Gosh, that's freaking cool. And I'm not even trying, man.
That's it. You're not trying. You're
That's what I
You're
need
just being
to
us.
fall in place. Yeah.
just being up.
And look at the shit that was coming out of our
That
mouth.
show, I got to be this or I.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Real, raw. And that's what people want to
Love
see,
it.
man. I'm so glad, Bill. Wow. What a good interview. It felt really good to catch up with Bill. I think it went really well. I'm still trying to process it, actually. Yeah. Good stuff, Bill. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. Look what we've done. Look where we went. Look where we're coming. It's a pretty good thing. But let's not forget about the giveaway. There's 2 giveaways this time, actually. So if you want to be in the giveaway for Bill's depression wand, like I said in this video, just comment the words "better choices" and you'll be in it to win it. And then Lens Ninja has a giveaway of $100 cash to somebody suffering from depression for this episode. So if you want to get in on that $100 cash giveaway, just comment below the word strength. And then also send me a message. I'd like to hear a little bit about what you got going on. Thank you. No strings attached, just support, just a little thank you. Not a thank you, but just a way to say, like I said earlier, I see you and you matter. So that'll be fun. I'm going to try to do this every episode. I want to thank Monroe Yoga for the last episode one more time for her participation and her giveaway. I want to thank Lens Ninja. Thanks, buddy. And I also don't know what else I want to do here. But let's see. So I guess just take care of yourself and make sure you're checking in on those people that are quiet. Check in on your loved ones. And because I know we all paint a pretty face when we're walking around. And it's easy to say, oh yeah, I'm just busy, just having a good time, nothing new, just doing me, you know what's up, just the same old, right? All that good stuff, that surface stuff that we say on top there. But check on your people. I'd like to keep it real. This is supposed to be a closure. And I'm trying to figure out how to close. And I'm not going to do a bunch of 100 takes to make it perfect. So this is my sloppy outro. This is me trying to get used to not trying to make it perfect. It's been one of the most uncomfortable things that I'm working on right now is trying that. And I think that's been one of the biggest issues getting this episode out is because I wanted to put some kind of silly Hollywood production on it, and I wasted a bunch of time, and it was just ill prepared and just not worth it. And that's not the kind of, my mind was going somewhere with this podcast, and it doesn't fit in with my perfectionism. So I'm battling the crap out of that right now. But if you're wondering, in between episodes, I've been doing really well to speak on this because I've been meaning to fill people in on how I've been doing in between the episodes. And this one was a long time, so, but things have been going swell, really. I'm still on this good ride, one that I've been riding for about going on 3 months now, and it's been pretty amazing, but always have that in the back of my head with like what's gonna happen, because I'm always expecting it to turn around. That's how way it's always been for me. That's the way my ups and downs are. They're pretty consistent. So, but we've been working hard, me and my awesome team, and we think we found something that works, and it's been unbelievable. It's allowed me to get zeroed in. It's allowed some of the benefit, like some of the things I've really noticed is I'm more calm in chaos, but I still have my chaos in big crowds. I realized that at the Derby, but I still had a really good time. But it was tough. But yeah, I'm probably just rambling because again, I'm not going to do a bunch of takes. This is going to be raw and real and messed up, just like I am. So overall, I'm doing great. And this episode releasing is one good sign of it. But on to the next episode. Number 4. Let's do this. I think I can do this. Thank you for watching. This is me saying goodbye to episode number 3, and that feels kind of good. But check on your peeps. Let's do this. Let's talk mental health. Let's get it out in the open so people can start healing. And I got a huge announcement coming. Something I've been working on for a long time now. And it's getting close. And I can't wait. It's going to make a difference. Wait for it. It's coming. Peace.